All right. Welcome back to my second installment of my vlog series. Um, it's been well over a week. I kind of fell behind on updating this, but needless to say, while I'm back, I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So, trying to recap what happened since last Friday, the Friday before last. Obviously, the rapture didn't happen, so you know, somewhat a little disappointed. Little, because I was actually kind of prepping myself for whatever may happen. Kind of crossed my fingers for zombies. Oh, anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much spent my time trying to by myself on the weekend before last, doing what I can, figuring out all the stuff that I needed for what's going on the week. Ended up throughout the week, later on, going into the weekend, I found more details as far as the gig that I worked. Like what time I would go in and everything like that. And training session was held on the Tuesday evening, and so basically Monday came and went, and then like on Tuesday I finally figured out the issue with rides, as far as like up until which point my folks can. There was just a huge discrepancy as far as my method of getting to the gig over in downtown Dallas last week, but I made it there. So like on Tuesday, I did the training session, met up with some just friends from high school that were working the gig. So we filled out all the paperwork, learned briefly of what we were going to be doing, and then they broke us pretty quickly to to get some rest because we had a really early call time, like 5:30 a.m. And so we went and ate. We went out to eat and then came back and pretty much had to go through the night through some nasty storms. And then I started my first day on Wednesday, which is pretty cool. Had to go through. I don't know how much I could say about this gig. Uh, so how confidential I got to be. Let's just say that I had to work with a lot of people and worked all day outside on Tuesday, or on Wednesday. So that they worked me pretty hard for 12 hours then. And then same thing the next day, except I would run into familiar faces from the previous day and had a better flow of work going. They juggled me around doing different stuff, put in some overtime hours, so that was cool, and just made some better connections, with the people that I met the previous day, both people working there and both people who I had to work with, as far as both coworkers and non-coworkers. Um, and then the same thing again on Friday. Worked pretty late into the night, and pretty much it was a pretty good end to those 3 days of working, and it was a really fun gig. And I think I'd like to think that I made a good impression on those guys. I'm obviously gonna even I'm obviously gonna kick more ass whenever they come back again later on next month. I'm not gonna say any more than that, but at least I'm kind of I should be in good hands. Networked with a few people there too, so I should be getting some solid leads around as far as jobs are concerned around here. Just today, I actually got back to work after taking taking advantage of the 3-day weekend. Just enjoying my time off, but just today I just got back to work and started sending some messages to people about to a to an organization in the military that for assistance on writing a script that I've been working on for quite some time. So hopefully I hear from them. Hopefully I hear from them pretty soon, and basically touched base with the people that I met last week while I was working over there in Dallas. So hopefully they can provide me with some leads, and then even after this vlog message, I'm going to continue getting back on track. I can't really recall too much in detail as far as like what happened last week, because just today I suffered a huge software failure on Microsoft Word, so that was like a huge wrench thrown into my plans, and it really just screwed my day up and did hell on me as far as just put me a lot of unneeded stress on me. But now I'm getting back into the swing of things very slowly, but I've just been kind of reminded after working this gigs that I really start kind of finding some steady work, whether in this career field or not. Best case scenario, I should be able to get some steady work, you know, either at some local TV studio here or just doing freelance work. But I just got to start making money pretty soon here and start driving. Start getting as much driving experience in as possible, which shouldn't be too much of a problem after this week, considering school ends for everybody around here. So the place where I normally do my driving practice is going to be vacant. So there's that. Yeah, just overall the same situation as before, but except now I actually have some actual work experience. I've actually found a gig, and kind of, I don't want to say too much, I don't want to presume too much, but I'm confident that I'll be able to return with those guys whenever they come back into town next month. So I got another future small-time gig, short gig coming up, but so I guess the advantage now is that I've gotten a start somewhere. Now I just got to kind of make good on that first step, and keep moving forward and keep staying productive and whatnot, because I got to start paying my loans roughly at around October, so it's going to be a lot of money to pay back, and I wish myself the best of luck. Guess that's it for this vlog. This was less to cover, a little bit more direct, but a little bit more ranting, things how I didn't really take any notes, and I'm just kind of winging it here. So yeah, so hopefully in future installments I'll be more consistent as far as posting time, but I was working into the evening on Friday, so I could I just wanted to go home and crash whenever I was done there, and yeah, hopefully I'll be a little bit more consistent, and these vlogs will start going a little smoothly for you guys watching. So if you guys stuck around to this end, thanks for sticking with it again. I know it's kind of hard to kind of follow along, seeing how I kind of mumble a little bit, and just kind of switch. I just change topics a lot, so if there's anything you're confused about in this video, just go ahead and post your question in the comment section, and I should be able to answer whatever questions you may have to the best of my pretty well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.